When I think of the goodness and all he could have done for me, I look at this situation and I say, how could this be? Who let this farm animal, who let this saber-toothed tiger, who let this pig with lipstick, this sewer queen with a K, not a Q, out of the fence? I'm offended. I'm appalled. I'm disgusted. I've been seeing all over the news how they are slaying and tarnishing this man's image from left to right while this sewer gutter butt queen is sitting here basking in the red light. This situation really does touch me to the core, in the words of Mimi from Love and Hip Hop, honey. To the core. How could such a well-sculpted, beautiful, godlike of a man in that body, that body, end up with such a... We're gonna stick to the facts. So, it's been all over the news that this thing named Hollywood has been running this man all over the media, has been running her story to anybody that's going to tell it, and trying to bask in this light. Now, okay, so here's the tea on the situation. Kerry Rhodes had an assistant by the name of Hollywood. I even feel like I'm giving it too much by even calling it Hollywood, but we'll keep it as that. Because I don't even see Hollywood when I look at you. I see Skid Row. I see fire pits. I see tents and I see signs that say feed me. I'm hungry, but I don't see Hollywood. Not the boulevard either. So this queen, I guess, all of a sudden feels that she wants to come out. She feels betrayed. She feels like Kerry Woods, hurt her, abandoned her, since all of a sudden she's going to be having her so-called little reality show coming out, which only reason why people are actually participating in this reality show now is because of this Kerry Rhodes situation. Let's just be very clear about it. She gets on the radio, puts this dude on blast, try to force this man to come out of the closet, telling all his and her business. And I have seen the photos and I know love when I see it. And I truly feel like, Kerry Rhodes did or does love this boy. This Fantasia lookalike. Not even Fantasia, but this before she was Fantasia, when it was 1995, honey, when she probably had nothing to thrive on. But I'm trying to understand, why are you doing this to this man? But I know what you want, Queen. You want what most queens want, that letter start with a Q. I'm sorry, with a K, not a Q. You want fame. You looked in the mirror and you thought you were a Kim Kardashian, honey, but you failed to realize that you were still on the level of Color Purple. You never even reached the perm kit, girl. I'm upset by this because, for one, I don't like what's going on in the media. I don't like how they're dragging the situation out. I feel like they're blowing this thing up, and it is so bad because I really feel like this dude has so much love for this queen, and for this queen to get on this radio and just to put this man's business out there, to say I know he was with me, to say he loved me like a brother but F me like a wife. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta crack my back. What common sense does that make? Why would you say that? Let me go ahead and give you some tea about this Kerry Rhodes situation. And I'm going to give you my personal opinion after. Because this Hollywood is a hot mess, and that the gay community does not use her, does not use this ratchet, this monkey running around wild. Somebody's going to put a tranquilizer in her. Look what this thing said. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. So, this monkey has been running around, aka Hollywood, putting this dude on blast, releasing text messages, releasing their personal text messages, putting out hired photographer photos of Kerry Rhodes in Hollywood together. We get it. You two are a couple. We get it. You two are in love. We get it. But what do you want, Queen? I know what you want. So, the Queen put out a statement, said this: only way I'm going to stop talking is if I'm dead or in the river. And if he threw me in the river, I can swim, so he would have to kill me and then throw me in the river. If he just throws me in the river, I'm going to come out hair wet and all, ready to continue to talk about him. We all know that he can swim because he swam when he was inside of me. Oh, my God. This queen has no boundaries. This queen has no type of couth. This is a sewer queen we're dealing with. This is a lake queen that we're dealing with. This is not even, this is a faggot we're dealing with. This is a late faggot that we're dealing with, honey. See what happens, Kerry, when you lay down with dogs? You wake up with rabies. You wake up foaming at the mouth. How did you get this lucrative, how did you get this moist, wet foaming out of your mouth? Because you bit into an animal, honey, that was rabid in your bed. So, queens like Kerry, I'm sorry, wrong words. Queens like that whole Miss Hollywood make it so hard for flamboyant feminine males like myself. And I'll tell you why. Because I feel like, you know, and this is from my own personal perspective, is that, let's say if I was dating someone like Kerry Rhodes, which I would not mind. This is my thing. I'm very personal when it comes to my sexual life and who I am dating. I don't feel like that's really for the public. I don't feel like that's something that I want to display and tell the public about. I'm very private when it comes to things like that. So for you to be blessed with someone like that, one that could be going, we don't know what this man is going through. He could be battling with his sexuality, battling with religion, battling with his family, battling all type of choices. And we as gay men have to understand that everybody is not going to be as strong as us. Everybody is not willing to be on the forefront. I'm here, I'm queer, hey, hey, ho, ho, this bigotry and homosexuality has to go. Everybody's not going to be like that. And for this queen to feel like she needs to go on her pedestal and onto her speaker box, honey, and out this man? For what? I get it. I have talked and have dated DL dudes before, and every time that I've dated, when I understand that things may not be great and you have to go off at this whole crazy, ridiculous type of, you know, setup when dealing with them, but at the same time, you know what you were getting yourself into when you were dealing with this type of DL dude. So why all the surprises? I'm not understanding that. And what's really disheartening is that I can really tell that this dude had love for you. I can really tell that, yes, he did love you like a brother, and yes, he did love you like a wife hoe. But at the same time, dude, if you had any respect for this man, and if you had any respect for yourself, would you want to put someone like this that you know that loves you, that cares truly about you? And let's clock the T where the T needs to be, mother effing clock. This dude took care of you. Bought you whatever you wanted, flew you to wherever you needed to go, had you laid up in nice luxury hotels, pool, courtyard. And you to do him like this? Now, I'm not defending him at all because I'm going to clock his tea too. But for you to do somebody like that, what does that say about you? Where is your spirit? Where do you love yourself? I mean, with a face like that, I'm sure it's quite hard to. And I'm not trying to be catty, but I'm just going to be honest with you. You're very ugly. And I'm not talking about that whack S-curl. I'm not talking about those huge saber-toothed tiger teeth. I'm not talking about that abandoned skin. I'm not talking about that frump dump body. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your spirit. It's ugly. It's nasty. It's black. It's tarnished. It's hurt. It's broken. I'm upset by this situation. Some advice that I could give to Kerry Rhodes, who knows, in this video may be on media takeout. Come out. The world will be so much easier if you just come out. Now, I'm not rushing anybody to do anything that they don't want to do, but come out. That's just a word of my advice, is to come out. I've seen some of your interviews. I've seen interviews where they talk to you about your sexuality, and it was a very uncomfortable interview to watch. The interview, you were choking, you were stuttering, you were stumbling over your words, you couldn't get the thing straight out your mouth, you were fiddling. It was just too much to bear. And then when I looked at you, I said, this sweet gentleman of a gay man needs to come out because he's torturing himself. But at the same time, your sexuality is your business. You could be sleeping with donkey, cats, and rabbits. That is your business. Don't bring it my way. But I hope that you understand that all gay men are not like this. We all aren't fame whore hungry. We all aren't vindictive. We all aren't spiteful. We all aren't black spirited. We all aren't like that. But it seems like we're dealing with a generation that doesn't want to work for anything, but yet they want to be famous for everything. Laying on their back to get what they want, thinking they're going to have this grand success. And it's not even like that. Because the success that this queen, the attention that this faggot is getting won't even last long. And the reality show that she thinks she's going to have pop off is not even going to pop off. Only reason why you're irrelevant right now is because of the Kerry Rhodes situation. And once this dies down, you'll go back into being dust again. Back to the dirt like a sewer queen once was. I'm truly hurt by this situation. I don't even like to talk about it because it's just hurtful to me. Me being such... I'm not even going to go into that part. That's another long blog. But how do you guys feel about what this Hollywood queen is doing? What do you think about Hollywood? And for you females, chicks, let me break it down to you. Let me check the time. For you females that think that what Hollywood is doing is cute, let me tell you about a girl named Hollywood. See, Hollywood is the kind of girl that when you go to work and your man is at home, she gonna call your phone. And I'm not talking about your cell phone. I'm talking about your house phone. And when he answers that house phone, sewer queens like Hollywood is gonna leak their poison into that cord. And little before you know it, with plenty of persuasion, possibly even money, queens like Hollywood is going to do any and every nasty thing behind your back because they're not friends. They're enemies. They're nasty spirited. And what he's doing is not cute. And for all of you girls that are thriving on his little quotes and that are thriving on his, he might love me like a brother, but he left me like a wife. For all of you females that thrive on that, keep laughing. Because it could potentially be your man that he's going after, okay? And it's not even cute. Shaboots! It's not cute when it hits home. So don't promote this ratchet, homeless activity because it's not cute at all. He wants to release the man's text messages. He wants to release hired photos of him and the dude out on the beach. How nasty for you to do somebody like this that loved you. And you can tell that the guy is trying to be subtle about his approach because he's calling you a brother, which in code name, for those that understand the gay lifestyle and understand the DL man, he's trying to tell you, dude, chill, chill, chill. I got love for you, dude, chill, 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 but you're making stuff hot. He's a messy queen. Don't come in my premises. Don't you ever come in my premises.